Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I welcome you in my first lecture on database management system. This is chapter 6. I am Engineer Rashidul Islam, Assistant Professor of ICT, Rajaguttara Model College. If you have any problem after observing this lecture, you can contact with me using my mobile number or email. Today we will discuss about concept of database, and it includes two topics. First, basic elements and key fields. First question, what is database? Database can be defined as organized collection of meaningful data, or you can say collection of related data about any object. That means you have to collect the data and this data will be arranged in organized way. Then there will be a database. See the example here. In this example we have many data, but if you clearly observe, these data are not arranged in proper way, or you can say organized way. Like in first field, here is serial number 1, name 59, this is not correct. Roll Samin, this is also not correct. Class A, form 6. Serial number 7, name B, roll Wasi, class 1, form 101, and so on. So we have the data, but these data are not arranged in organized way, so this is not a proper database. Now see the second example. Here we have used the same data as the previous, and we have arranged this data in organized way, like serial number 1, name Samin, roll 59, class 6, form A. So this is a complete database, because here all the data are arranged in organized way. Then what are the basic elements of a database? To design a database, first thing we should consider, we must have a field. That means smallest unit of a database is called field. Each field consists individual data about any object. That means if you would like to design a database, at first you have to think about the field, means for which you have to collect the information from the source. Then comes record. Once you have designed the field, then you can enter data for all the fields. Then all the fields combinedly makes a record. That is why we are saying collection of 2 or more fields makes a record. Then comes table. If we collect many records, then all the records are collected, or all the records are saved under a specific table. So collection of records makes a table. So what is database? So database is the collection of all the tables, and here is the example of all the basic elements, like field. What are the fields? Fields are the here in this example, serial number, then name, roll, class, form. All are fields. That means for this element we are collecting data to make the database. Then comes record. What are the records? These are the records. That means this is first record, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and all these records makes a database table. That means this is a database table that consists records, and the record consists these fields. Then we can say a database is the collection of table. That means in a database there must have many tables. So let us consider a database like student. In this database we have two tables, one is study info, another is result. And this student information table, this table is designed by many fields like name, role, class, session and contact. In the same way, this is the result table, and this table has some fields like name, role, grade and GPA. So all the things makes student database. This is database, these are the tables and these are the fields. And if we insert data into these fields, then all the data makes single record of a specific student like Samin. If he has bearing roll number 1, so we can write Samin roll 1, class 6, session 2019, contact number is mobile number. So this is record. So in this way we can design a complete database. Then some other identity about the elements of database like entity, attribute and values. What is entity? An object which is distinguishable from other object is called entity. Actually, entity are the all real world object that we can see or that we can think. So objects are two types. One is conceptual object, another is physical objects. All the objects are known as entity and these objects are distinguishable from each other. Here are some examples like student, book, product. These are the real world object and these are known as entity. Then comes attribute, the elements that expresses characteristics of an entity. That means the elements that we use to express characteristics of the entity is called attribute, like name, role, class, address. By using this attribute, we can express characteristics of the entity student. Now see the example. Here student is the entity and name, role, class, address, these are the attribute. So by using these attributes we can define characteristics of the entity student. Now difference between field and record. Field is the smallest unit of database. That means if we break down the database into a smaller part, then each and every element for which we are collecting data is known as field. And after collecting data, we can store the data in under specific fields. Then all the collected data under all the fields makes a record. So record is the collection of fields and it refers to data. That means every field represents individual data for the database and it refers to information. That means when we organizedly collect the fields, then we have some specific information about any object. So as record consists all the fields of the object for which we are collecting data, so we can say record refers information. Field does not depend on record and record must depends on field. These are the example of field like ID, role, salary, age, etc. And record of a student, record of employee. These are the example of record. That means record of a student means in this record we have many fields like his name, his ID, his class, his age, etc. And record of employee, it has also many fields like ID, name, salary, designation, date of joining, etc. Now comes another topic, key field. What is key field? The unique field of a database which is used to search or retrieve record from database is called key field. That means in a database there may be many fields, but all the fields are not equally important for the user to search or to retrieve information from the database. So the fields that are used in this purpose is known as key field. Here are some examples of key field like role, employee ID, registration number, social security number, ID number, etc. may be the key fields. Because by using this field, we can search or retrieve information. Then types of key field. There are three types of key field: primary key, composite primary key, and foreign key. What is primary key? The key field which is used to uniquely identify record from a database table is called primary key. And in this table, this is primary key because here employee ID is the unique. That means every employee has their own and unique ID. So by using this ID, we can identify any employee or we can retrieve information of any employee from this database. So here employee ID is the primary key. Then composite primary key. Composite primary key is defined as the key field which is found by combining two or more fields of a database to uniquely identify record from a database. Actually, in some situation where we have no way to make the primary key by using only one field, in that case we have to combine another field to make uniqueness. So in this case, this type of field are known as composite primary key. In this example, if you observe, here role and board has been used to make primary key. So this is composite primary key. Why we have arranged both role and board? Because same role may have in different board. If you see 120956 is the roll of students of Dhaka board. 120956 roll of student Borishal board. So if we consider only the roll number as primary key, then if you search, then both result of both students may appear. So this is not correct. So if we consider both roll number and board name, then we can have unique information and we can easily retrieve information of any specific student. So here roll and board may consider as composite primary key. Then foreign key. In relational database, primary key of one table is used as general key of another table. Primary key of first table is called foreign key of second table. That means to explain foreign key concept, you must have two tables. In the first table, we have primary key roll number, and in the second, the result table, if we use same field as the first table, so this field is known as foreign key, because by using this field we can make relationship between these two tables. That means if you would like to extract the result of roll number 60, then we can use this field here in the result table. This is clear? That means same field is used. That means if the primary key of first table is used in second table to make relationship. You should remember we are using this primary key in another table to make relationship between these two tables. So regarding second table, this roll number is known as foreign key. We can say, suppose you are the student, you are the citizen of Bangladesh. If you visit any country of the world, then what is your identity there? You are the foreigner. Again, if you come back here, then you are the original citizen. In the same way, roll number is the primary key of this table. If it is used in this table, then it has become foreign key. That's all from my lesson, and let us summary up to this lesson. Today we have learned what is database, what are field and record, what are the entity and attribute, and difference between field and record, what is key field and types of key field. Now homework. What is database? Draw database and identify different elements of a database. Define entity, attribute and value of attribute with example. Explain difference between field and record. Explain foreign key and composite primary key with example figure. And I will request you to prepare all the homeworks in your homework copy, and you must submit this homework when the class will resume. Until then, Allah Hafiz. Thank you.